How y'all doing out there? This your boy Easy Work Boxing. I'm about to hit you everywhere but under your feet with this one. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Y'all know what time it is, man. I gotta go in. Gotta talk about the Terrence Crawford Errol Spence situation. Excuse me. Now, since this fight been brewing, since this fight been talked about for years, let's say years, we have people going this way and that way. People choosing Crawford, people choosing Spence, people saying that this person ducking, that person ducking. You know, and I gotta say this, a lot of big channels out here, you know, being biased. And by those big channels out here being biased, you know, who've been in the game for years, which I can understand. A lot of people go to them, you know, because, you know, they get the interviews, you know, they get the exclusive with the fighters. And, you know, ain't nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, these big channels out there pushing false narratives. I see a lot of channels out there, you know what I'm saying things about certain fighters to get interviews, disrespecting this fighter because this fighter don't give interviews or don't talk to the public. And then at the same time, most fighters ain't talking to them because they know that they biased and they know that they basically kiss ass of other fighters, you know, so they don't give them interviews. So when a fan gets on there, especially a casual fan gets on there and they see a video where this fighter's being disrespected or talked about or downgraded, of course, they're going to believe it, you know. And I think that's a major problem what's going on with it. But right now, it's a lot of channels coming out on the Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence fight. And it's a lot of channels who aren't big name channels, who aren't biased channels, you know, who aren't out there trying to just get interviews, who are telling the truth about this situation. You know, I seen a video on World Combat Sports. Shout out to World Combat Sports. It was a great video. Basically been saying the same thing I've been saying about the fight. So basically, Errol Spence Jr. is getting exposed. You know, it's no longer to the point where people can sit up here and say Terrence is running from him. Terrence don't want to fight. We have seen Errol Spence, you know, back out, say different things since Terrence Crawford has moved up to 147 that's called him out. So to the fans out there, y'all must understand, it's not that anybody hates Errol Spence or anybody hating on Errol Spence. You know, we just boxing fans, and some people just read between the lines and know who's telling the truth and who's not. And from the pattern of Errol Spence's words, he's not been telling the truth. Now, you can get mad about it. You know what I'm saying? You can say that people are hating, but you have to be in denial to not understand what's going on and what he's doing. For you to be a fan of him and you see that the world is calling for him to fight one particular fighter, but for some reason he keeps going around that particular fighter, but nobody believes he's ducking, everybody's hating on him. But like I tell y'all, you know, none of them are superstars yet. Not Terrence Crawford, not Errol Spence, not Danny Garcia, not Keith Thurman. None of them are superstars. To prove that, Errol Spence just did 250,000 in pay-per-view numbers. Those are low pay-per-view numbers. Mike Tyson, household name, boxing superstar, legend, comes back out and he gives them, what, 1.8 million during a pandemic. That's household name. That's superstar status. Errol Spence Jr., all the rest of them tank don't even possess that power like that. Now, will they possess that power like that in the future? Probably so. I'm not saying it will never be household names, but as of right now, they are only boxing superstars. All right? Mike Tyson just proved that. This man, 50-something years old, been out the game for, what, 15 years? 15 years. How you doing? All right. 15 years, and he come back out and sell 1.1 million pay-per-views. And one of the times when Americans are hurting, when society is hurting because of this pandemic. So that should tell you what star power really is. Floyd Mayweather come out, he probably do the same thing because household names. That means your grandmother know who that is. And she don't even watch boxing. You see what I'm saying? Your auntie know who that is. She don't even watch boxing. She just know the name. He a boxer. You see what I'm saying? That's household name stuff. But the Errol Spence, you know, ain't nobody hating on Errol Spence. Errol Spence is a hell of a fighter. One thing I always say, he a black man most of all. Got beautiful kids. You know, he out there doing something he love to do. He getting money for it. He living good. It's nothing personal because I don't know him. I don't know him to hate him or have a dislike of the man. Only thing I can go by is what I hear and see him say. That's it. And that's what I move off of. So, you know, to the fans out there, the truth is out there and the truth has been exposed on your boy Errol Spence. He doesn't want to fight. He's skipping over everybody he can. He's going around, bringing around roses on who he want to fight when the world want to see him versus